Understand. And I said, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. Yeah, about that. So, I was going to be reacting to an Arthur analog horror series. But turns out, shocker, I had already seen it a long time ago. Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? So, we are, you gotta pardon me, I have been like absolutely crazy. It's currently almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have just woke up because I took some NyQuil last night. So I am just, wow. Everything's been all loopy, and I'm like, holy crap, I've got to get onto this and everything. And I thought this was going to be like something new, but I did not know that it was going to be something I've already seen. So I'm going to react to something I haven't seen, and this is called The Ugly Duckling and Analoghorror by The Killer Yoshi. And I have not seen this before. So I am still going to watch the Arthur one. I am still going to watch that for you guys. But I'm just saying I have seen that before. And I'm just going to jump on here and push play on it. So if you guys are ready. Okay, but first, be sure you guys hit the subscribe button so that way I can get up to 600 subs. I see that a lot of you are not subscribed. That's fine, but please subscribe to my channel so that way I can get up there, you know. Be sure you check out my other channels as I've got a lot of other content. And also be sure you read my books. I've got books galore, so be sure you check them out. Alright, so here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Trigger warning. Strong horror elements not suitable for young audiences. Those who are weak-stomached or who suffer from derealization. Possible flash warning for those who are photosensitive. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, I'm photosensitive, but I'm allergic to the sun. So, alright, so just keep that in mind, everybody. Here we go.
The Ugly Duckling. Created by
477974001.
Created by you, Mother.
Once
Beautiful
upon
swan.
a time, by a peaceful lake, a mother swan was laying her eggs.
So,
Little
November
did she know,
28th,
one of her
1990. I
offspring
was
was
not
born
born yet.
different. It was a duckling. Look at this ugly thing, said one of the cycnids, as they peered at their sibling. The mother swan looked at the duckling with disgust. This is not
This
one
is
of my
sad.
children, she said as she pecked at it, pushing the hatchling away from the nest.
This
You're
has
a
gotta be a
freak, and you
joke.
know it. You will never be beautiful. The duckling cried as its family relentlessly shamed it. Day after day, the family would mistreat the duckling, making fun of its appearance. The swans constantly pointed out their differences such as
You're
their
so
size or
scraggly,
beaks,
ugly beak
though they
shorty.
mainly ridiculed the duck's feathers.
Look at its feathers.
Your
Aw.
feathers are plain and gross, like dirt. You could only dream of having a coat like ours. One
The
day,
Analoghorror
the
voice.
duckling disappeared. Good riddance, chirped one of the siblings. That runt was tainting our family. Many
that one
suns and many
blocked.
moons passed, and before they knew it, they had all grown into graceful and elegant swans.
Okay.
It has come time for all of you to find a place of your own. I trust that all of you will be able to have a beautiful family like ours, and continue our pure bloodline. Okay, Mother,
Okay.
farewell, they squawked, then darted off along the lake. Gliding along the water, the swan siblings reminisced about the past.
It's a shame really.
Said one of the swans.
Although he wasn't a looker, it does feel strange that he has left us.
Oh please Sylvie, as if you care what happened to that thing. If you ask me, between his feathers and that weird stare, it's a blessing that he's out of the picture.
Oh my word.
Simon, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Just because he was a little different didn't mean we had to be such as kids.
Yeah, that's not
Loosen up,
cool.
Sylvie.
Listen up.
Besides, what good does caring do now?
Whatever,
Wow.
Simon. Mum praising your coat has gotten to your head.
Oh.
It's getting dark. Where is everyone?
Seasons passed, and the mother swan decided it was time to reunite with her kids. Disappointed that they never came to visit, she swam the route along the lake that her children once did, many moons ago. It is awfully quiet here, thought Mother Swan, as she passed the reeds of what she assumed would shelter her offspring. She found it odd, now to think of it, that she hadn't heard from her kids after all these years. Turning the bend, she hopped out of the water and made her way to the barn. Simon said he was going to move here, she pondered. I wonder if he's finally got some hatchlings of his own.
In a barn.
Approaching the barn house, Mother Swan called out. Simon, Mother is home.
Simon,
There was
Mother is
silence.
home.
The door was left
Ah.
ajar. Simon, come on, darling. I want to see how my beautiful boy has.
Oh.
Every day I woke up, and every day I was reminded that I am inadequate. You're a freak, an ugly freak. Your feathers, your beak. Good luck trying to keep your perfect family.
Oh.
It will be hard to continue your pure bloodline if everyone is dead.
Oh.
You want to know what I've done? I
Yeah.
think you know. I have become beautiful.
Oh, it's like Jeff the Killer as a
No one
dog.
came looking for me when I disappeared. And
Oh.
now, no one will come looking for you.
Wow, that's loud. Wow. Voiced by text-to-speech in the order they appear. Yeah, I could tell. Chloe Adams. Okay. No swans are harmed in the making of this film. No dead animals are displayed in this film. All swan images are AI generated. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, thoughts about that. I think that was kind of a parody, sort of. I mean, that wasn't near as bad as what I thought it would be, but it was sad, but it was funny. But I will say this, like, looks don't matter. Personality sticks longer because looks fade, you know? And I've always thought the Ugly Duckling was a good representation of that. But wow, that was funny. That was like Jeff the Killer as a duck. It was funny. So, all right, let's watch this Arthur analog horror series, otherwise known as You've Got to Be Kidding. Yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, you've got to be kidding. I've seen this. So, if you guys haven't, I won't spoil it for you guys. So, I am still going to react to it anyway. So this is by Bailey, and it's called You've Got to Be Kidding. I don't know for those of you who have not seen this, but this is analog horror. I did not know that at the time, so I watched this before it was analog horror, I guess. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
You've gotta be kidding! A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Arthur?
I think I'm old enough to bathe on my own now, but my mom insists on getting in the tub with me every time. Makes me feel uncomfortable. What should I do?
Yeah,
Here's
no
a tip.
joke.
The answer may not be obvious at first.
Everyone has
think
a right
it
to
is.
privacy. Try being more firm with your mother about your refusal.
Parents know best. You should do as you're told at all times.
I'll
Nope.
take your place, Arthur.
You've gotta be kidding. A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Arthur?
Bathed with my mother, and now they're sleeping together too. It's making my dad mad and
He's
uncomfortable.
almost about to cry.
What should I do?
The
This is
tip.
horrible.
I am so mad.
Everyone has a right to sleeping with your mother. I'm sorry that it makes you uncomfortable.
This sounds like an issue that you should arrange a serious discussion with your mother about.
Yeah.
Nobody said you can't join us, Arthur.
You've gotta be kidding. A game for kids
It's
and
getting
grown-ups.
worse.
What's the problem, Arthur?
I had a conversation with my mom. It looks like Binky is my dad now. I don't understand. I feel confused and upset. What should I do?
You should go to bed, son.
Arthur, I appreciate you're troubled, but I'm out of advice.
It's okay, Arthur. Binky is my father, too.
Help me.
Oh my word! Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so part 2, I guess. Okay. What? It's an I. Alright. I will remain. Oh my word.
You've got to be kidding! A game for
This
kids
is
and
something.
grown-ups. What's the problem, Buster?
I'm angry that Binky stole my mummy joke for a project about Egypt. Now what should I do?
Here's a tip. You are not going to feel better.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You should let him have the joke.
Get over it. It's just a joke.
He will take more than just your joke.
Yeah, he'll take your mom too, Arthur.
You've got
my
to be
gosh.
kidding! A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Buster?
I think my identity is being stolen. I noticed
This
many
happened to my
fraudulent purchases on
aunt.
my credit card. I don't remember making these purchases. Should I contact the authorities?
Here's the tip. The authorities can't help you now.
Buster, you should be more careful with how you spend your money.
It's
Over it. It's just a joke.
You have to get out of here, Buster.
Identity theft is not a joke, Buster.
You've got to be Binky! A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Binky?
Don't worry, there is no problem. Not anymore.
Here's the
What
tip.
have you done?
What have you done?
That's great, Binky. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, hi, Binky. When did you get here?
Oh my god! Part 3!
You've got to be
Oh my
kidding!
gosh.
A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Brain?
DW keeps making up stories about a monster in Elwood City and is acting irrational. Should I correct DW and tell her that monsters
It's
aren't
Binky.
real?
Here's a tip. He took everything from me.
Never miss a teaching moment. Correct her while she's still young and tell her not to spread falsehoods.
You would be surprised as how powerful knowledge is. Take a trip to the library and tell me what you can find.
You should mind your own business, Brain. You'll live longer that way.
Oh. I will say this. I didn't watch Arthur very much. Like, I saw a few episodes. I will say that.
You've got to be kidding. A game for kids and
So I don't
grown-ups.
know a lot of the
What's
characters.
the problem, Brain?
DW insists
I know
that she
DW is
isn't
Arthur's
lying
sister.
and that it's
I
too
know
late
that.
for us. I don't know what she means by this. Should we be concerned?
Here's a tip.
Yes!
Yes!
What DW needs is more homework. I'll make sure her teacher knows this.
Oh, Brain.
It's like
It's not too
Facebook,
late
you
for
know?
us. This is the beginning. DW will see.
You're making a mistake, Brain. A big mistake.
You should have listened to Muffy Allen.
You've got to be
Oh my
kidding.
word.
Alan is no more. What's the problem, Brain?
Oh no.
Here's a tip. Just for you, Alan. You've sealed your fate. This world is coming to an end, the way it should end. But I have something else planned for you, Alan. Something far more worse.
You're gonna sleep with his mom?
Don't be sad, Brain. This is how it's supposed to be.
Hey! What a wonderful kind of day! You can learn, you can play, and get along with each other.
Hello?
Is he being passed into the void? Oh, okay. But yeah, I didn't know Arthur very much. I saw a few episodes. I was definitely more into Martha Speaks and the Little Einsteins. I was into that a lot.
Game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Emily?
And this
DW
vampire
keeps copying
thing.
my homework even after I asked her to stop, but I don't want to tell on her because she's my friend. What should I do?
Just
Here's a
tell her to
tip.
stop.
Think of your
Again.
friend's feelings.
Let her copy your answers. Eventually she'll learn something.
Write all your answers wrong. That way she'll never want to copy you again.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
talk
funny.
to her, Emily.
No, don't talk to her. What are you gonna do with her?
A game for kids and
Game
grown-ups.
for kids and
What's
grown-ups.
the problem, Emily?
Binky took DW's eyes, and now she doesn't want to be friends anymore. She's really mad at me. What should I do?
Here's a tip.
Assure her that they'll grow back. They
Oh
won't, but it's not fun.
Get her some ice cream. That always makes my friends feel better.
You're gonna shove
I'll
it
be
in
your
her
friend
eye.
now, Emily.
I'm your friend now. I'm your boyfriend
You've
now,
gotta be
Emily.
kidding. A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Emily?
Oh.
I accidentally made a blood pact with Binky, and it looks like he's my friend forever now. He
Accidentally?
doesn't like it when other people talk to me. What should I do?
We should go play outside.
Swirly face! Oh my word! Oh my gosh! You got 4 steps to go. Great job, Binky. You're climbing these steps in no time. You only have 4 left, but remember, what? I didn't read that. Oh my gosh. This is
You've
April
gotta be
Fool's.
kidding. A game just for
Okay.
Binky. What's the problem, Binky? Well, Binky, I really must say, there is no problem at all. Now that it's just me, I feel that all my problems are
Does
solved.
he always speak in rhymes?
Here's a tip for you, Binky. You are the only company you need. This is fantastic news. I'm glad that it turned out this way. You're exactly right, Binky. I've never felt better. I agree. You've gotta
Oh my
be
gosh.
kidding. A game just for Binky. No more problems for Binky. It feels so good now that we can finally relax and put all that nonsense behind us. Here's a tip. I am so happy.
You sound it.
No more problems. No
You
more
sound it, for
disagreements. No more wrong answers. Talk about a vacation. This is heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You've gotta be kidding. A game just for Binky. No more problems for Binky. Actually, I have one
Binky?
problem. What's the problem, Binky? Now that
What's
there
the
are
problem,
no
Binky?
more problems, what happens now? Here's a tip. I
Yeah.
haven't thought about
You have
that.
to have problems.
We don't need problems, Binky. We have ourself, and that is perfect. But if we don't have problems, how will we continue
Exactly.
existing? That's the thing, Binky.
We won't. April Fools. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, oh wow. I mean, I remember some episodes, not all of them.
You've got to be
Part
kidding.
5.
A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Prunella?
Tomorrow's the school talent show, but I can't find Buster for our big magic act, and I can't do it alone. Should we drop out and do it next year?
Here's a tip. I'm Matt Damon. And magic isn't real.
Try calling Buster's parents. Maybe he forgot it was today.
Ask someone to fill in for Buster. I'm sure he will understand.
No, he won't.
Buster's not coming, Prunella.
It sounded like a
You've
stomach
got
growling
to be
more
kidding.
than screaming.
A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Prunella?
Binky wants to be a part of the big magic act now, but something's wrong with him. He doesn't sound like he used to, and he keeps talking about a treehouse. What should I do?
Contact the authorities.
Here's a tip. I'm Matt Damon. And
Why is
magic
Matt Damon
still
here?
Isn't real.
Sounds like Binky is sick. Maybe some tea will help him feel better.
Find someone else. Sounds like Binky won't be much help,
Ooh.
as usual. He's always so rude and doesn't close his mouth when he eats. And he's always so
Bro, you
loud
need
in
to
the
shut your
library,
mouth.
too. He should really learn some manners.
Rude. Well, that's not very nice, Luke.
Oh, that's not very nice, Luke.
Uh-oh. Bye, Luke.
You've got
Shouldn't
to
have
be
said all
kidding.
that.
A game for kids and grown-ups. What's the problem, Prunella?
The talent show is in just a couple of hours, and I still don't... oh.
What?
Here's a tip. I'm Matt Damon.
Why is Matt
And
Damon
magic
here?
Is
Like, what does he have to do? Oh my gosh! It looks like a blimp.
I think Binky would be a great partner for the magic show.
I want to kiss up.
But he could be a little quieter in the library.
Oh my gosh! Oh wow! What's the problem, Binky? Look out my window. What do I see? A crack in the sky and a hand reaching down to me. A hand reaching down to me. Goodness, I can't talk. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I'm literally like crying. Good grief. I forgot how funny this was. Oh wow. Oh. Okay, well, that was the end of all that. Well, that was actually very funny. Like, that was absolutely hilarious. Wow. Oh, you know how when you laugh so hard, you start crying? Yeah, that's me. Oh my gosh. All right, so this last one that we are going to be watching is actually by Mattrose, and he made like a Don't Laugh challenge. So I was interested to try that. I watch a lot of Mattrose's stuff, or Rose, I don't know. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. But he is talking about how like parents like sound things out. Like, parents can't spell, you laugh, you lose. So, we're going to be reacting to this. And I'm going to try my best not to laugh. This has been a journey so far. Like, I forgot about that series. That Arthur Analoghorror series. It's hard to believe that it was made 3 years ago. But I do remember when I reacted to it. And everything. I didn't know it was Analoghorror at the time. I just thought it was some funny parody that they had made up. And I think it was. Like, you could tell that the voice actors are having a lot of fun making this. And that was good. But, I mean, what Binky's point is, that's the way I see things about problems. Like, there's times that I've had a lot of hard knocks in life, and I'm like, why does all this keep happening? And then I'm like, you know, if life was so perfect and didn't have any problems, like, let's say right now that you woke up and all your problems, all your fears, all your worries, everything just vanished. I mean, how would you react? I mean, at first it'd be all fun and happy and everything, but then you're like, why is this happening? So I guess sometimes problems are for character development, sometimes. And, you know, I'm not saying like all problems are, but there are some that are like, you know, built for character development. And I guess that's what some of us need to learn. And just like a story, for instance, if there's no problem in that plot, if there's no anything, there's no story. So with that being said, I thought I would just say that it was definitely kind of comforting to think about, though. It definitely was something to think. So, but we're going to react to this and go from here. All right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Look how my mum spelled frappuccino.
Thanks,
Kelly and I
Mum.
stopped for a latte.
Kinda name is
Do you want
that?
to bring you a coffee? Sure. Cold? Frapacjamo? Scullamo?
That was not funny. Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Mate, link in the description. Now, parents, we're born because of them. Typically, they teach us how
That's
to
true.
read, but they do sometimes make spelling mistakes. Hey, I make spelling mistakes. We all make spelling mistakes sometimes. The results are funny, but I never want to be rude. So, because these are people's parents, I'm going to try to make this a you laugh, you lose video. You don't have to. You don't have to at all. You're more than welcome to just relax and watch it. But if you think you can do it, try to watch this. No giggling, no chuckling, no smiling. Just watch it like this. You ready?
I'll
We'll
try.
start now. Good luck.
Peep how my mum spelled Jumanji. Jumungi's on. How my dad spells fishing license. Fishing lickness. My dad's spelling of didgeridoo. Is this a DJ Jerry Do? This is how my mother spells ukulele. I'm crying. Jokalile. How my mum spell whoop whoop under the Eiffel Tower.
Oh.
It's Eiffel, Mum. Can
Wow.
we please just discuss how my father spelled Halloween? I'm good. How was your hollowing? Lumafel. This is how my mum spells washing machine. Does Gingy have dinner? Please give him next to the Washington moshing. How my dad spells organic. Organock. Lol at how my dad spells chihuahua and chihuahua father and poodle mother. Okay, what's poodle? Poodle? How my mum spells 50. Hey, you only turn 50D once. This is how my dad spells frisbee. Frisbee. How my mum spells gazebo. Oh, they took the gazebo off. My stepmum has a piggy bank for just
funny.
pennies, and this is how she spells it. Penis. This is how my dad spells damn. Damn. How my mum spells loudly crying face emoji. Oh, what? Yo, look how my dad spelled oh my god. Oh, lightning looks so cute, I can't. Oh my god! How my mum spelled emojis. Emojis. Emogs. Omgies. In my opinion, geez. Look how my mum spelled emoji. Didge. Bear emoji. I need a Imogene. How my dad spells
Imogene.
eggplant. How my mum spelled downtown. Dine-time. This is how my dad spelled thoughts. Just my thoughts. This is how my mum spells mistake. Stuzgy. Mummy, what? Look at how my dad spelled feeling. Oh, good. Oh, you're failing, Ben. How my mum spells perm. I pum. She pummed her hair. How my mum spelled Power Rangers.
Go, Power Rangers!
This is how my mum spelled Trey's name. Trey. Please examine how my father spelled kayak. Larry has a kyak. My mum's spelling of danker. My key's on the table in the kitchen if you need it. Okay, donker. How my mum spelled Bulbasaur is killing me. Who's this? Bulbaz. Look how my daddy spelled suicide. Key, is this the bird that tried to commit suicide? Scullamo.
It's fancy. Fancy version.
How are you doing? Have you laughed yet? If not, very well done. Take a breath. Pause for a moment, traveller. Because let me tell you now, the hard part's just coming up.
Oh, my mother spells butt dial. You called me. Hi, sorry. I appear to have a butt dined. Help, this is how my mum spells Instagram. Cat, what's your inner gran? I'm dead. This is how my mum spells Uber. Who picking you up, mum? We're going by Ubo. This is how my mum spells Hulu. Hulu. Or wool, okay? Vutlu. Groo. A guff goo. I just like watching Netflix. My mum's spelling of Chef Boyardee makes me laugh more than it should. Chef Boy. D. How my mum spelled pepper. Black paper. I'm crying
Black
at my
paper.
parents' spelling of baguette. Baguette. Everyone, please look at how my mother spelled tomato sauce. Tomato SOS! My mum's spelling of cookies is phenomenal. 1 tin of cookies. This is how my mum spells bean sprouts. Buy me 2 pages of Bend Proud, please. I hate to do this to my mum, but please look at how she spelled jalapenos. I got a pizza. It has hail penis on it. My mum's spelling of whipped cream. Weep cream. Can we just talk about how my dad spelled chocolate and vanilla?
Oh,
Check
no.
or ventilation. What? How my dad spells Gatorade. Set the Gatorade out on the counter. This is how my dad spelled Gatorade on the shopping list. Garuri. Can we acknowledge how my dad spelled pilaf? Lunchtime, everybody coming to eat the peel off. So apparently my mum texted my dad this. Look at how she spelled Jaeger. I found an open bottle of Jaeger me yester. How my dad spells spaghetti. Coming home for Dindin. Yeah, got pisgetti. Dunkin' Donuts. Pretty straightforward, you'd think. Dockidona. Donkin Donners. Donkindinal. Duncan. How my mum spelled Ed Sheeran. Ed Sharon. My mum's
Ed
spelling
Sheeran.
of Macklemore. Saturday, August 30th is the Macklemore concert. My mum put Jason Derulo songs onto a disc off of iTunes, and this is how she spelt his name. God
Jason
bless.
Derulo.
Jason Garolo. How my mum spells Demi Lovato's name. Debbie Lava 2 has a live concern in 5. I need to talk
A
about
live
how my mum
concern.
spells Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. How my dad spelled Lewis Capaldi just now. Lafis Cabaldi. Look how my mum
Oh, no.
spelled Arnold Schwarzenegger's name. He will be back. Lol. What? You know, Arnold Swagnager. I think that's how you spell it. You know who. But if you are going to correct your parents, don't get cocky. Oh my... You speed it so wrong. Face with tears of joy emoji, face with tears of joy emoji, face with tears of joy emoji. Well, you spelled spell wrong.
Oh! Okay, well, I won that, I think. Let me know if you guys did in the comments. But with that being said, yeah, that was absolutely hilarious. If you guys did like the video, I know that this wasn't much, but if you guys did, be sure you hit the like button. Also, be sure you subscribe so that way I can get up to 600 subs, as a lot of you are not subscribed, but that's okay. Pinky will come to your door and he will sleep with your mom. Wow. I never thought I would say that in a sentence. Wow. Be sure you guys check out my other pages, as I got a lot of other content. Also, be sure you check out my books, as I got a lot of other books and everything. So, here we go. But I love you, little androids. God bless. And remember, this isn't goodbye forever. This is just goodbye for now. Bye.